another reason why I was sending out cards is some of these cards that I really liked that I wanted to preserve and have. You can actually kind of see up on the top of my screen here. Those ones right there are all wrestling cards, and at least from like here over are all like WWE Undertaker cards. So yeah, I am a collector first, and then a seller second, which now it's just mostly a collector. But yeah, just had one last batch that I had been sitting on for a while, and it's like, all right, I'll go ahead and get these ones sent out. And I had been set up for, it was just basically just like an associate account with CGC, so I can't even remember how much it was a month. It wasn't really that much, but I wasn't getting a discount on submissions anymore like I had been at one point. They had upped their services, so now it's like over $100 a year to get like 10% off, or $150 to $200 to get like up to 20% off submission rates. And it's like, I don't do it enough anymore, and it's not worth it anymore. I've maybe had one time where whatever I sent for submission, from what I sold afterwards, was in the green. Most times it was losing money more than anything. So 79 cards is what went in this one. And yeah, I would say probably at least 30 to 40 of those cards are going to be for the collection. Some that are going to be going up. You can't see it from here, but basically up on this wall here, there's going to be more. And then clear over here past where the camera is and my door is going to be more. And at some point, yeah, once I get all that up and organized, I'll probably kind of show that off. But the end of a little thing I had been doing, which was, nice little thing to do. And collecting is still gonna be something I'll probably do, but as far as what I'll be collecting, it's really gonna be cut back. Like Pokemon cards anymore, it's not worth it because of scalpers and tariffs and whatever other crap you could think of. It's either you can't find them, or it's way too damn expensive for them anymore. So it's basically going to be cutting down to the stuff that I absolutely know I want, that like hardly any cards are going to be thrown away afterwards, which for me that's going to be AEW wrestling cards. I've got several sets when they were available to me, at least locally. Unfortunately, I think it's been like the last probably 2 to 3 years that the newer sets that have come out have not been available at my local Walmart, which I hate. I don't even know if Walmarts carry AEW cards anymore. It's mostly been WWE, and those are overpriced, and more times than not, I throw away like 3/4 of those cards because there are only like 2 or 3 wrestlers from those that I pull that I like. Everyone else I don't care about. With AEW, I was basically going for master sets for every year. Like, I've got the inaugural set that came out up until like 22, 23 maybe. And then anything after that I haven't been able to get a hold of locally, and anytime I see it's available online, it's like, well, it's a little pricey and not really focused on that right now, so not going to worry about it. Maybe once in a while, like if there's something new that comes out, like there was the Digimon card set that came out with the Time Stranger, or to coincide with the Time Stranger video game. So I got the master set of that. There's a few cards I went onto eBay to buy individually just because it wasn't worth going out to buy, $50 worth of packs and then maybe getting one of those cards or none of them, because it was to the point where it was only the secrets or alt arts, and they were not easy to find. So it was just easier to go online. And Digimon was one that is not as popular as Pokemon, so the prices were available, and there were more stock available to go through. But there's one other thing that I might try to submit before my current subscription or my current membership with CGC expires, I think, in July. So there is one more thing that I've been sitting on for a while that I would want to send in, and that is a bunch of comics, again, related to The Undertaker up there. So WWE had a line of wrestling comics based off of certain wrestlers, and Undertaker was one of those, and I think there's like 10 or 12 issues, and I think there's a couple of variants for them. Some had like comic art covers, and then some had like wrestling like ringside photos, or like ones from actual events. And so I had like a few sent in and graded already, and then I got a stack basically all packed up ready to go. I just need to fill out a submission for it to basically have the full set. So that'd be like the last thing I need to, or I should try to send off. I can't remember what prices are to get comics graded anymore, but yeah, it seems a little pricey. But figured I'd do that and basically be done with sending stuff in to grade. Once in a blue moon, like if I do happen to like grab a random Pokemon set, or if I've got one that I've got sitting in the back that I haven't opened, that's got like a very good card in it that might be worth over $100, I might consider sending it off to one of the other companies that's got a fairly good price, and you don't have to be a member to get a fair discount on. So yeah, that was what I'd been doing the last few days when I'm not been at work. I'd been had been going through a bunch of those cards that I had. Did, out of common sense and looking at some cards that I thought would probably, well, I looked it up and the price for them raw would be fair, but I was looking at them closer enough to see like maybe a little indent on one part, or a little whiting on the corner. Usually I don't really care too much about that. I just send it in and hope for the best when I get graded, which is a mistake, because sometimes you get those cards that get like a 7 or a 6, and then it's like, well, that's definitely not going to be getting my money back. Some cards that I sent in that, fingers crossed, I do get the pristine 10s. Again, 4 Pokemon cards from the Japanese Mega Brave set. A Riolu and Lucario, for me, of course. And then 2 SAR Venusaurs, which raw are going for about $50 to $70. Not a whole lot, but if they came back as pristine 10s, could be valued at like, $150 to $200, depending on. And I know some people are going to be like, well, if it was a CGC or PSA 10, it would be worth a lot more. PSA could suck it. I think when I looked, like, there's nothing like really, really valuable. I think the most expensive one was at $90, and that was for a legendary rare alt art from the Gundam card game. I don't know a whole lot about Gundam. If I were to do anything with that, there was one of those life-size replicas that they had outside of the shopping center in Japan when I went there back in 2018. Was it 20? Pretty sure it was 2018. There was the one of the unicorn Gundams. So yeah, if I were to try to personally get into Gundam, like I've played some Gundam games that have been fun. I've bought several of the Gundam card game packs and gotten some cards like that. Uh, but yeah, anything like a Gundam Unicorn, I would probably be a little more interested in compared to everything else. But I don't want to get completely obsessed with anything like that, just because that's another expensive hobby. So, talking for almost half an hour. That's a great start to a stream. I'll just go ahead and jump right into it because that's what we're here for. Yeah, nice day for fishing. Gonna continue on. Sorry nice to ramble on like that. Just kind of felt like, need to talk. And instead of it just being on that screen, I figured I've watched some other streamers do it where they start their stream where it's just on the hard cam and them talking, and then they get into their gameplay, which honestly does make more sense, so I wanted to do it that way. I honestly cannot remember what I've been doing or what I need to do now. Let's take a look. Okay, we need to go back. Oh, we did meet I think they're called a paladin, over here by the goblins, so I think that might be what we're doing now, is getting this holy gem for that. Either that or some other, like, light source. But yeah, there's that guy. More of those. My main struggle is just going to be trying to hold up a conversation while playing. That just seems to be something I cannot do. Also hitting the right button. Alright, so we'll drop this. Oh yeah, that was the other thing I hate, is the... I already forgot how to play. The currents in this, I really don't like them. Oh, it's just right there, so... Well, in theory that would be easy enough, but... I don't know, is there any currents close by that are gonna push me over there? I feel like no. Wait, how am I supposed to get in there? Or is this even the right place? I feel like that's not even the right place, but... I guess it would help if I had the right thing first. I need... Oh. It says you need my help once more to reach an important object. Don't despair. I will help you save the land of Azerum. Seek out my shrine at the beach for a nice little chat. Don't take too long. So maybe he's going to give me something that will allow me to move the line. Because if I can't, if that is possible, that will help out a lot.
Rise out worthy.
My best champion's returns. Do bring me 4 fish as promised. Ah, he is actually on another quest. Important indeed. Yes, my Yonker, I could give you the power to reach even the most isolated underwater dens, but asking for that comes with a price. A sacrifice to the wise, if you will. Catch me the fish I desire from the sunken ruins at the motherfucker. This back and forth bullshit again. Fuck you. Sorry, my language. I need a Skeletuna and a Cockadoodie zombie. Alright. So I know last week I had talked, I think on the last stream it was, I talked about WrestleMania weekend and how night one was basically the worst possible WrestleMania imaginable because of how bad everything was. Like, poor matches, poor storylines, the advertising. WWE and TKO, I'd say it's probably more TKO than anything, decided to up the shitstorm of a bad week by having multiple superstars released on Friday, I think right before SmackDown was to air. Might have been right around that time, like maybe even during the show they had ongoing releases. But yeah, basically there was a bunch of talents from NXT that were being released, like people that, unless you really watched the program, wouldn't know anything about. But the ones from the active roster were the ones that, you know, like, a couple of them that were, you know, currently out with injury, that were, you know, waiting to be okayed to be cleared to wrestle again, and then some that were even part of ongoing storylines on TV that they just decided, oh, yep, I guess, yep, we can't have you anymore, we gotta get rid of you. I didn't look into the details about why they were doing these cuts, mostly because I was just pissed off in general. Yeah, it was just an ugly scenario all around. As soon as I get one of these, I'll talk about the releases. As soon as I don't think about it, I'm gonna screw up this catch. Alright. Let me do this one, then on the way back I can talk. So yeah, I think some of the first ones to pop up on it were like Apollo Crews, Zelina Vega, and Aleister Black. The Aleister Black one kind of caught me by surprise, and hearing more details about his basically behind the curtain etiquette, kind of an unfortunate deal, because I liked him as Malachi Black in AEW, and I liked the House of Black gimmick that they had going on. And I knew that, like, around the time that he was getting ready to leave AEW, like, the main reason for it is because his wife, Zelina Vega, was in WWE, so it just kind of made sense that he would want to be working in the same company as his wife. I know sometimes those relationships don't work out very well if one person's in one company and one's with another, because they're away from each other so much. And the thing is that he came back to WWE like just barely a year ago, and then they let him go. And okay, well, before we get to that, very good, very good. A fine fisherman you are. You chose wisely. I will bless you a special hook upgrade. May this gift aid you on your quest to defeat the evil. The waters, the seas, the lakes, and rivers are counting on you. And you make me go get it. You're a real piece of work. It looks like there's going to be one more upgrade, too, after this. Angling Bud 2000. So is this going to allow me to move underwater? Yes, I love it. Because that was the one thing that was like really annoying. Alright. So apparently the reason why Aleister Black, or Malachi Black I should say, wanted to get released from AEW, or I'm not sure if he requested his release or they released him. He did not want to lose matches and be seen as a weak wrestler. Which, yeah, I can understand, but you gotta well, part of it is you gotta understand that, you know, to make good storylines, sometimes your good guys, your popular people have to take a fall. And there's those that we've seen lately, like MJF, the world champion, getting squashed by Darby Allin and losing the title, you know, the Wednesday before WrestleMania, which was insane and worked out really well. And they're now basically building up a storyline where tonight on Dynamite, MJF is going to challenge the new TNT champion, Kevin Knight, for the TNT championship. More than likely, MJF is going to win the TNT championship. I realize I went too far. So yeah, MJF is going to win the TNT championship and use that as leverage to get Darby Allin to agree on a match. Because Darby said you need to have something to put up to, you know, deserve a shot at the title. So it's basically all leading towards at the next big event for AEW, which is Double or Nothing, which I think is like, I think it's sometime in May. It's gonna be title versus title, winner take all, more or less.
I need someone to help
Our
me
hero's
save
making.
Otaku.
Our hero in the making is back. Does he carry a magic gem? By the gods and everything that's holy, you really are a hero. Quick, let me put the gem into my enchantment of power before any men see it. Look at this, it's glowing and brimming just when I got it. Wonderful, and wonderful for you in your own quest. Let's see, give me your garlic. I just have to concentrate a bit. Done, here's your holy garlic. May it be a fair companion for your further pilgrimage. Holy garlic. Alright.
Fisherman?
The fisher is back with a holy garlic. I have no words for this. Let's all hope this works. The pest of Gothdor is waiting at the undead mines inside the sunken ruins. I am confident I prepared you well for this. You do respond if you lose, I hope. Don't worry. Onwards to the sunken ruins, and always be brave, Balin. Portal away!
Portal away!
Alright, again, going back. So, yeah. When Malachi had his last match in AEW, the fans were really, like, they were supportive of him. They, you know, basically didn't want to see him leave when he did. But then I saw some information about Aleister Black in WWE. That, the whole tale about the grass is not always greener on the other side type of scenario. Basically, ever since his return to WWE, Aleister Black has lost a lot of his matches, has not appeared once on a pay-per-view or premium live event, and yeah, that just kind of sucks for him. And from what I've heard, what the backstage vibes towards him are, because he was, stubborn or not wanting to lose matches. I think, to be honest, that was the same problem with Miro, who is Rusev in WWE. He did not want to be seen as weak in losing matches, so was requested his release or got let go, went to WWE, and that's basically all that was happening to him. They were losing matches.
The world needs you, adventurer!
Now let's not talk about the absurdity of a holy garlic any further. Just use it and defeat Pest of Gothdor. In any case, thanks to the holy light, you should be able to invoke Defense Bar in exchange for stamina. You can cast a spell by using left during the bout to reduce incoming damage. Amazingly helpful, I know. Good luck out there. Oh gods, what is this? Oh, he's... Oh, that's the Gothdor, but how can this be? This might not be the best time for confessions, but my powers are weakened when it comes to the foul toxicity underwater, Balin. But you have that holy garlic. Use it to defeat the Pest of Gothdor once and for all. Is that one of these, like a stamina potion? Yeah. I'm not really sure if this defense war is helping me or not. Spectral Ring. Not bad, fisherman. Thanks to my guidance, you managed to get rid of another ancient evil. I truly am a great guide. And yet, defeating the pests of Gothor is only a stepping stone towards the battle against Zaldan. You should not forget this. Still, you did well. Let's finish this quest as soon as you're arrested.
The world needs you,
Getting a
adventurer.
great achievement thanks to the spells I taught you, no doubt. Who knows if the pest of Gothor will show its ugly head again someday. But for now, we have other things to worry about. I think a reward is another order, even though talking to and being guided by a high sorcerer Baradon really should be reward enough. Here's a considerable sum of coins.
I'm the best.
Now it's time to approach the Crystal Grotto. You still remember why we're here, right? We need a pure crystal to remove the clues in the other regions. And an unblemished crystal is definitely deep inside the crystal cave. Now get that hook back into the water. Here? Oh, I guess so. Alright, do I do it from here, or... Yeah, I guess it's gotta be from over here. Oh, what about those? Alright, well, let me go back up, because I need the... This will definitely be worth, well, being able to move around will make collecting everything like this a whole lot better. Oh. Alright. Try not to attract that fish again. Didn't mean to grab that, but I'll take it. Oh, that's not a crystal. Okay. My bad. So still gotta fight the currents a little bit, but at least it's, you know, where I could do more on my end. I kinda wanna do more fishing though, because there's more fish here I can possibly go after. I know I went after you. I don't know if I've gotten the big bony guy here. What do you want? Fuck. Whoops. Okay, so he was actually... I don't know if he would have been like another version of the cod. Because that with that health bar made me think it was more of like an elite fish. Maybe I'm wrong. But yeah, we got a couple to go down here for, so let's try it. Ooh, that hurt a fair amount. Keep forgetting that that's what I need to do first. I need to do the armor break, so that way they take more damage. What about you? You want this? No. How about you? You want a mushroom. Like a Super Mario style mushroom. Alright, let's... I think there was one of them that wanted garlic. Let's go down. Which one was it? You? Or was it you? It's you. Goldfish of Rahul, as the saying goes, only a fool throws back a goldfish of Rahul. And then there was one that wanted worm. So let's cast you down. Was it the bigger guy? Or was it... No, you wanted the mushroom. That made no sense. So I need the... Where's that bigger guy at? You? I think you wanted one. Come here. Oh, I guess I could move over closer to you. That I could always do that now. Oh, you wanted tomato. Who wanted the worm? I don't think it was you. Oh, especially active during fall, the sapphire salmon always tries to be the clownfish among its peers. They're quite rare, which means their scales are more valuable to actual sapphire. Which is weird because I've caught 2 now. Okay, you didn't want it. Was it you? Surprisingly very calm, reflective, and independent being. Likes to be in harmony with solitude. Its hatching period is usually during February. Alright, I think that's good for now.
The world needs
Finally,
you,
if your crystal
adventurer.
took you long enough, you're becoming quite the protagonist. Enough chit-chat though, now we can remove the ooze that's blocking the way. But you're right, crystals do have a bit more value, so here's a reward for your troubles.
The world
Good
needs you,
work,
adventurer.
Balin. The pure crystal is indeed very pure. Fascinating, I'd like to examine it further, but unfortunately this is neither the time nor the place for dabbling in magical experiments. In any case, I should now be able to purify the waters of the greater depths. Piece of cake. Now meet me at the town of Honeywood as soon as possible. Portal away! Alright, how many more fish do I need around here? I don't know if I can actually check from here or not. I think I got the ones I can, so we'll just go ahead and head back. I know there was one that I needed to have a mushroom for. I don't have mushrooms yet, so we'll just do this and start another wave of going back and forth. I know there are these portals that I could start building to make fast travel a thing. Nope, nope, not that way.
Hello, adventurer.
What? Oh, it's you. Sorry, if I seem distracted, I'm focusing on actually important matters right now. While you took your time to get here, I already prepared everything, such as an important quest line and God's chose a boring non-magic user to becoming an adventurer. Take this small reward for participating, and then we'll talk about or rather your next steps.
Adventurer.
Fisherman, did I mention I use my immense arcane powers and the pure crystal to also get rid of the ooze at the greater depths? I sure do feel like a high sorcerer of cleaning right now. I just wish you had brought more of the pure crystals for studying and cleaning. This town could use it, I'd wager. Anyway, while you're dilly-dallying through Lightwood, I obviously did the important work. Now, if you will, hopefully find something useful for our dire situation at greater depths, go forth and look at what's revealed. Which place was that? Just down here? Alright. I need to go to this end. There should be a good spot. If I could avoid most of the fish down here. Since I don't know which ones. Nope. Like that. Fuck you, I just brute forced it. Like, you're gonna take my garlic? Oh, there are some good treasure chests around here, though. It'd be nice to have, maybe that's the last upgrade, having the ability to swap between like fishing hook and magnet underwater. That would be nice. Let me grab you first. Gold! Could go over here and grab that one next. The buckler. No, we're gonna go do some more searching. Well, there is this, first and foremost, I could go after. so... Go away, please. Oh, come on. So close. Oh, I can row a little bit closer, and I should be able to grab it. As long as I don't get any of the other fish's attention. Yay. Bring that back. Legendary ring. I should check my inventory, see what of this stuff I could use. Oh, the buckler, yeah. Less strength, more defense. Nah. Probably won't worry about that. The legendary ring. Oh wait, do I already have the legendary ring? Which one am I using? Oh no, the dual ring that shows me the indicators. I'm keeping that, sorry. Alright, that's enough for now. Let's go back to Dum Dum.
The world needs you, adventurer.
What? I wasn't sleeping. I was checking my available spells mentally with my eyes closed. Right, you're back from dunking your little fishing pole into the waters of the greater depths. I'm sure you found something important. Here's a reward first, though, to get this out of the way. Nobody should say High Sorcerer Baradum doesn't reward his lackeys. Uh-oh. By the gods, the chest of abandoned souls, we finally found it. Get lost, Yzaldin. The chest is our answer to your terror. With its contents, we'll be able to defeat you once and for all. And Azeroth can rejoice, for only one godlike being will be left. And the well-tempered and extremely handsome High Sorcerer Baradum. Godlike is for amateurs like you, lone sucker Baradum. As for me, I truly am a god. If it weren't for that, If it weren't just a pathetic display of your lack of noteworthy abilities, I might be impressed by how far you've come. Now let me show you what real power looks like, vermin. You want to see what's inside the chest of abandoned souls? Look and behold, foolish land creatures. Holy crap. Admire the results of my incomparable power. Oh, he's chanting. Oh no. Oh yes.
Ah, you're back, adventurer.
Balin, you're finally awake. I miscalculated the situation. Everything is lost. We're fucked! We cannot defeat Yzalda. Just look around. Look at how toxic the waters have become. It'll be much harder to find any fish that won't bite your head off. They're all mutated. Also, Honeywood is cut off from the outside world. Getting supplies is impossible, just as all the boats just dissolve inside the wretched water. And to cap it all off, the chest of abandoned souls is gone. Again. I don't even know how to remedy this misery. You're right, my vassal. Yuzalden's ambush destroyed a lot, but he didn't kill us. Despite everything, it means there is still hope. Who knows, maybe I underestimate your capabilities, and your logical optimism will save the day instead. Anyway, you should speak to your fellow Honeywood residents again. They need cheering up, and I'm simply too busy and intellectually superior to connect to them on their level. Portal away!
Portal away!
It just means he's a bitch. Can I jump in the water? Ooh, can I cast my fishing pole? What would happen if I do? You can't go anywhere. That's fantastic. Nope. Oh, I gotta talk to Willow. The one that's highlighted.
Hello, my name is
Well, we
Willow.
already heard what
What's
happened,
yours?
Balin. This is a big shock to us all. Yuzalden truly is more than a menace. He could be our doom. Doom! Yes, indeed. Wise words, Balin. As always, you know just the right thing to say. It might be gloomy now, but the future is not yet written. All the good things you did up until this point, you did them well, but also you did them alone. We really should stick together more. Balin and the people of Honeywood. Just think what we could do together.
Hello, my name is
Speaking
Willow.
of together,
What's
I think
yours?
Greg is making plans for a big festival for everyone inside and outside of Honeywood. You should ask him if he needs any help. Anything is better than just standing around and letting Yuzalden just do evil stuff. What's wrong with evil stuff? Greg.
Hello, adventurer.
As usual, you arrived just when I need you. Sure, there is the Yuzalden situation. I absolutely don't want to ignore it, but panicking doesn't help, right? Believe me, I tried. A lot. So I've been thinking that it might be a good time, the best time actually, for something special. Yep, that's right. I'm talking about the Garlic Festival. I know what you're thinking. Greg, are you sure such a grandiose celebration right now might draw too much attention? People might have too much fun, eat too much garlic. The way I see it, this quest I have in mind for you is probably better than no quest and no hope. If we're going down with grace and garlic, my friend. Alright. I also must make it worth your while. Oh, so you're just giving me stuff now.
Oh.
You might have guessed it already, but for the Garlic Festival to be a raging success, we need garlic, a lot of it. And fortunately, these last few months, I've raised the tastiest and prettiest garlic bulbs you've ever seen. Though I need more time to prepare the Garlic Festival, and I don't want my garlic to spoil in the meantime. The undead mine will work perfectly as a store. It's chilly, free from hungry worms, and hidden from other dangers. Just perfect, I might say. Now I would be delighted if my good friend Balin would help me out, as I need a second pair of strong arms to carry this precious cargo. Trust me, you'll feel proud after helping me make the Garlic Festival a success. Let's go carry these crates to the undead mines. Alright, so... actually, let me talk to the
These
woodcutter
trees ain't
first.
gonna chop himself down.
Let's see what you can do. Okay, so we could do the next round of fishing poles. Let's see if we could get something better. Or we could do this and get new quests from the mayor. I think I'll do that. Alright. So going back to the list of people who got released, the one... Well, there's a couple of big ones, but the one that I think got the most people upset was Kairi Sane, who is a Japanese wrestler, and a very good one, I should say, who is basically in the middle of a storyline with Asuka and Io Sky. A pair of wrestlers who should have had a match at WrestleMania, but they decided to hold off on it and do it at Backlash. Oh, is it over here you want to be? Oh, up here?
Hey, Balin.
Oh, here we are. These mines are so creepy and spooky. I'm glad you're here with me, especially since your unusual skill expansion. Ugh, these crates are heavy. I think we deserve a bit of a refreshing treat for our hard work. Grab a garlic. There should be enough for the festival anyway. After all, garlic is a gift that keeps on giving. Alright, let's stash the crates in this niche, and then we'll get out of here as quickly as possible. Thanks again for the help, Balin. Our reward is definitely in order.
Is that my garlic?
Hey, did you see that? My eyes didn't deceive me. The water isn't as peaceful as I hoped. It's bubbling as if something bigger is about to emerge. I don't know if I should stay here, Balin. Sparkling water isn't my cup of tea. I'm not scared. I just think I should hurry back to the Honeywood to prepare for the festival. This way, if you want to investigate the bubbles in the water, I won't be in your way. See you soon. Oh, what's that? It's like a little guy.
Murgle will help.
Ah, nasty human, get back, I'm innocent. Just my luck, I finally fled from that oversized old octopus, and for what? Dragged out by some human fish hunter with a speech impairment. Leave me alone, this Murgle doesn't want any more trouble. And human definitely means trouble, and quests. No, a Murgle does not care for quests. That damn octopus already makes Murgles do quests. He ruined everything, and everyone. Murgles became his slaves, blinded by hollow promises. He tells Murgles he'll make them great again, but Murgles already are great. Yes, this one has the same this one was the same. Doing evil tasks for Yzaldan without thinking even once. No, but the Murgle got better. This one didn't fancy age-old chest. It's no good, no quests. No. So he tried to banish the Murgle. But you can't banish this one. Quits, runs, dives. Yzaldan didn't follow. Lucky Murgle. Tell you what, quest guy. Murgle heard the octopus overlord talking to himself about very important stuff. Can't tell you that stuff, right? Yes, deal. Oh, not you then. Someone from your folks make deal that save it from doom. I already had problems talking again. Can even give you some coin from the ocean floor, yes, for your services. This one trusts the human, and the human trusts the Murgle, yes. This Murgle will go on your leg. Go to your leg animal town, yes, but one first needs a token of trust too. Getting fished out makes one hungry. Bring some Emerald Emperor, and this Murgle will tell all the secrets. Yes. What is it? Emerald Emperor? Well, let's go here first. See if we can find something that looks green, like an emerald. What do you want? You want the berry. Okay. Nope, not you. One more. about screwed that up. Hard shell, soft and tasty core. It can, if it dares to swim on the surface, you can hear it clattering around. Alright, need another one of those. Yes, tasty water critters. Much better than those land fish. What do you call them, rats? Here, more shiny melon pieces after the meal. This Murgle will follow you. Yes. Take this Murgle to your settlement, quest boy. And don't stop to lick the trees or whatever humans do in their free time. Yes, onwards. We got a companion. He thinks we're stupid. Now we're disgusting tree lickers. So yeah, I think it was on Monday Night Raw, after the releases had been announced. I guess people in the crowd were chanting for, well, basically, we want Kyrie chants, hoping that was a mistake or, something that was a ruse or whatever. This is the place, yes? Looks dismal and dry. No rocks or corals to hide from predators. No fish floating around to eat. Miserable, pathetic. But that guy over there doesn't look so stupid, yes. But, the human brought a Murgle here. Yes, there's another coin for him.
I rule.
Ah, what's this thing, Balin? Oh wait, is that one of those, what do they call them, a Murgle? Murgle. To the human service. More or less, yes. Ah, first frog people know this. I've read about the likes of you, so the fisherman brought a spy of Isolde's into our midst. No matter, a magic missile should suffice. No, wait, please, absolutely not a spy for the awful octopus. Quest boy brought this Murgle to you for a deal. Whatever you say. A Murgle here, in this quest line, can't be a coincidence. What kind of deal do you offer, creature? We're not interested in shiny little rocks. Information, human. Yes. Something to defeat the octopus bastard. Plans and weaknesses. And what does the Murgle want for this probably absolutely useless information? Useful, yes. The Murgle just wants shelter with a nice waterbed. No human soul whatsoever. Oh, you can live with old Bodger, little Murgle. Can't be serious, blacksmith. Not only is it a potential enemy, but also, you know what? Your choice. Well then, let's give it a try. Yes. The angry octopus god said there's a way to absorb the dark energy within the waters after everything inside turned oozy. At least you're talking about right things, fishhead. Go on. Something like an aggregated construct of the four elements to clear the waters. Don't tell anyone. So here's the Murgle telling everyone. This is actually known. My very own book of Honeywood lore says so. Let's see what it says. To generate an arcane vehicle for environmental purification, conglomerate of the proto-elements, an aeroreactive biorepository, arcane energetic geoformation, thurgic hydro-based curiosity, a pyrophile organism. That's a bunch of crap. whatever the hot air human is battling, yes. Balin, a new quest awaits. It seems that the Murgle wasn't so useless, but only with my knowledge the next steps are clear. We need magic aspects of the 4 elements. Let's start with the air aspect. You just need something that exists only in the high altitudes. Time to climb some trees then. And with the highest tree around, there is the life tree. You will find it in Honeywood Forest. Get some of the life tree leaves there. It should be easy enough. You don't need me to take you there. Sure. Because reading all that MacGuffin wasn't giving me a headache.
These trees ain't gonna chop.
Oh, the fisherman again. Nice to see you. The leaves of the life tree, you say? Quite a task you got there. I would chop the tree down for you, but that would take, let me think, around 14 years. We need a permit to do that, and the nature preservation offices in Alderkeep aren't very quick about such matters. So you'd probably just try to find a way to get up there, eh? I can't help you there, pal. You should ask around in Honeywood. Maybe someone knows how to climb. Murgle.
Hello.
Oh, the hero's back. Or are you here as a customer? Want some supplies? Or some supplies? Some apples? Plums? A nutritious banana? I see. Well, he still came to for the right fruit seller as usual. Before I forget, Freda wanted you to have this. I don't know why.
Hello.
So you do know the
Let me guess. Another insane story about some made-up legend until everyone is annoyed.
Oh, if you're so...
I'll tell you what, my dear husband, today I'm going to tell the story. Let's see. What do you need, Balin? Hush, darling Balin. Did anyone tell you how the chests and vases in Azram are filled with seemingly arbitrary things?
Oh no, that's my...
Legend has it that there's a mystical being filling all containers with stuff that you might need. The legendary loot rat could help you too. Maybe it could even provide you with an artifact that lets you fly into the trees. The loot rat knows what's good for us. And what a coincidence, here recently there was a high sighting of them in the forest. Go get them. Can't be serious. In any case, I have to attend to important fruit business. See you later, Balin. Good luck on your hunt for a loot rat in the forest. That gave me a headache. Is the loot rat just gonna be him? Definitely looks like him.
Hello.
Oh, hey, hello, stranger. Thanks for rescuing me. I did not accidentally get lost in the woods while putting on a costume. May I introduce myself? I am the Loot Rat. I'm sorry, I don't know any fruit merchant or Fred. I'm glad I'm not a low-key fruit merchant. Fuck me. Fruit merchant, because a loot rat for hire makes more coins in an hour than an actual fruit merchant does in a month. So you want to reach the treetops, whatever. How do I know this? We're in a forest after all. For the gods say, in my big sack of loot, here's a pair of sandy sandals. They're enchanted to let you jump higher than ever before. And you're in luck. As long as Miss Loot Rat is happy, I'm absolutely willing to part with these for free, even if it means a significant pay cut. So here they are. You should now be able to reach the treetops. Thanks again, fisherman, and good luck. He's gone. Whee! Oh, this is where I could get the mushrooms. Nice. Uh-oh. Ah, fuck! God damn it. Fuck! 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 God damn it. Why is that so fucking annoying? Fucking fuck! God damn it. Fuck you. Motherfucker. Motherfucker. Stupid motherfucker. God damn it, motherfucker. You stupid fucking fuck. This is so fucking infuriating. At least if there's any good to come out of it, I'm gonna get a buttload of mushrooms from this fucking bullshit. God fucking damn it, stupid bullshit. Why? This is fucking stupid. Fuck you, game. You fucking suck. God fucking damn it. Oh, come on. You fucking cunt. The one time I get up there, and then when the second phase the wind blows, it's the opposite direction. Fuck you. You fuck. There's gotta be a way to... Oh, you know what? I'm gonna... Okay, that might be a cheeky way of doing it, but it might work. God fucking damn it. Stupid bullshit. Not gonna take any chances. Fuck you!
I rule.
Ah, Balin, so you got the life tree leaves. As I thought, it was quite a simple quest. Fuck you. Maybe there's hope for Azram after all. Not enough chit chat. There are 3 more elemental aspects to get, but first a reward is in order.
The world needs
Clearly,
you,
after
adventurer.
air follows earth. Thus, the earth aspect should be your next target. That one will need some very deep research. It could take days, if not weeks. In the meantime, or yeah, I guess you could be lazy and fetch a magical crystal. It should be different from the ones you already obtained. A kobold crystal, for example, those are quite special. Indeed, a kobold crystal found in a crystal grotto should contain enough magic to be used for our endeavor. Off you go. Have I been to the crystal grotto? Or, I guess that's just that one spot cleared down. Kobold and ruby. Okay, yeah, let's go. Alright, so after that bullshit, the one big one besides Kairi Sane was the group, the Wyatt Six, which consisted of Bo Dallas, Nikki Cross, Dexter Loomis, Joe Gacy, and Bo, Nikki, Loomis, Gacy, oh, and Eric Rowan. So 5 people were all released. Now, the thing is, the Wyatt Six was a group that was supposed to be made with the inclusion of one Bray Wyatt, who had tragically passed away a few years ago. Bray Wyatt being a certain wrestler who is great on the mic, but not only that, had a knack for the thematics in the wrestling world. Usually, like, as in thematics, I mean like having us bringing like a special vibe or an aura to his character. So the one in particular that everyone thinks of when it comes to thematics is The Undertaker, my personal favorite wrestler, for his, you know, undead gimmick, and the thematic parts with him was, you know, being able to cause a bolt of lightning to strike the ground, or usually like with his entrance, the lights go out, the smoke fills the arena, he walks the ring, and as he's getting into the ring, he raises his arms up and his eyes will roll back into his head and the lights come back on. So, you know, things like that. Thematics. You know, stuff that more times than not's not really
Get
gonna
me out
go
of this game.
over.
None of this is real.
Like, very well, I'd say, but if done right, can go well. And, you know, in the 90s, Undertaker was one of the big guys. Like, his fans were called the Creatures of the Night. Ronquill, one of the most beautiful and precious fish of Azerim, and it totally knows it too. Honestly, it can be a bit much sometimes, pretentious and smug. Alright, now I need the Cobalt Crystal. Is that gonna be a type of fish? Alright, so nothing there. Let's go back up. Oh, it says it's clear over here. Okay. Oh. Still not sure if this is where I'm supposed to be going now. So yeah, Bray Wyatt had a bit of a thematic skill himself. He came up with a character called the Fiend, which was basically like a demonic version of himself that came across very well in his debut. He even became Universal Champion at one point with it. And before his untimely passing, he was coming up with the concept of this faction called the Wyatt Six that would have included like his characters from a little group he had called the the characters were from a little place called the Firefly Funhouse. So there was well, various characters. So there was the portrayals of them, and then there was a Uncle Howdy that was brought in. That was this Bo Dallas, who in real life was Bray Wyatt's real life brother. So when Bray had passed, Bo Dallas wanted to honor his brother's legacy with this Uncle Howdy persona that they'd created, and bring out the rest of the Firefly characters, who were the other characters from the Firefly Funhouse. When they first debuted, it was okay. Maybe not as big of a pop as The Fiend, but you know, they were kind of used. It was hard. I don't really know who you would say was the mastermind behind the whole storyline stuff with that. Like, whoever was working with The Undertaker in the 90s and then Bray Wyatt in the mid to late 2010s. Really good job. Worked fairly well with it, but then after a bunch of corporate shakeups and all that, there was just like too much stuff going on, where it's like certain people that should be in control that maybe didn't fit it right. I gotta check this. Oh. Okay, so the tinfoil hat would increase my repair. I kind of prefer the whole life regen though, so I'm gonna probably leave that. Ring of better endurance, so more stamina. Again, I kind of like having those indicators on the screen. I could probably listen, but I like the visual aspect of it, so I'll probably leave it. So yeah, when the Wyatt 6 debuted, it was okay, but creative didn't really have an idea of what to do with them. They tried, they ended up winning the tag titles at one point, but that was kind of a short-lived thing. Lost to a much inferior tag group, or even a faction. Had a little bit of a feud with this group called My Family Tree with a bunch of Samoans, which not great. And then yeah, just decided to get rid of all of them. Not sure what their plans are, what they want to do. I personally would really like to see, if not most of them, have all of them come to AEW. If for legal reasons they can't do the Wyatt 6 or the Bray Wyatt stuff, AEW has their own little group called the Dark Order, which was led by Mr. Brody Lee, who was Luke Harper, who was a Wyatt family member in WWE. So to kind of keep, or in honor of both Bray Wyatt and Brody Lee / Luke Harper, they could do that and be like this new version of the Dark Order that comes to AEW. I don't know how well they could do thematics anymore. It's like sometimes it works out, sometimes it just falls flat. There's been a lot of times where like thematic type wrestlers just do not go over well. Is that truly a Cobalt Crystal we got there? I'm actually impressed. Maybe there's a reason you're the chosen one in this whole epic. Is what I would have said if the Earth aspect wasn't so laughably simple to retrieve. Let's not waste any more time. Only 2 more elemental aspects to go. Take that, Yazaldin, god of losers. Here's a reward for the errand boy. I don't know if I even read that right.
Hello,
Now,
adventurer.
focus, Fisher. The next magical aspect of the element should be very much up to your alley. Water. We do need a magic bead representation of water, but so far every approach I examined either needs months or a silly army of adventurers. But even ignoring the fact that all the water bodies around are magically polluted, you can't just scoop up a glass of water from that little puddle over there. You should ask the little people of Honeywood instead, and we shall profit from their simple worldview once more. And if I have to go fishing in the well again...
Hello.
Balin, did you notice how everyone's more hopeful now? I bet it's thanks to you. Don't listen to Baradum. I know you're much more than an errand NPC. You are the chosen one indeed. A magical symbol for water, so Baradum can create something to clear the corruption? Sounds exciting. Actually, I have an idea. If I remember my royal teachers right, there should be something that fits your description perfectly. The vial of aqueous water. It's water made waterier. Don't ask me how, but as far as I know, it's very useful for various potions and magic components. Though brewing is not easy. With my knowledge, if I could take a year, it could take a year, if not longer. Oh, of course, there's a vessel that would speed up that process so extremely. I could make you the vial within seconds. Ever heard of the indigo flask? Allegedly, ancient alchemists of Lightwood use those all the time. Rivaling even the capabilities of the Temple of Calibor, but getting one might be tricky. You should try the sunken ruin, see if there are any treasures left behind. Get me one and I'll be able to make you a vial of aqueous water in an instant. Why does it want me to also get more of these weird fish? And why do I have to go back and forth? This fucking bullshit. So yeah, it's like even though they were these wrestlers were just released this last Friday, I have a feeling because WWE loves to do that with contracts, there's probably going to be at least a 30-day no-compete clause where basically the people who got released can't. I don't know if it's completely, like, I know for sure they can't wrestle, but I don't know if they can actually show up at other events. If I were to guess, I'd say it's probably both, because, you know, a company could do quite a bit with someone just like either advertising them or having them show up on TV, but not actually compete yet. So I feel like WWE would basically say, like, yeah, you cannot be seen or mentioned until this clause is up. Can't remember, what did the goldfish want? I feel like it might have been a worm. Here you go. Oh, you want garlic. Alright. Not a problem. Got plenty of garlic. Fuck you! I didn't want you, dumb bastard. That's why it's like the fish that will eat anything are a double-edged sword. It's like sometimes it's nice to be able to catch them like that, but other times it's like you really don't want them. Gooped that one up really good. Alright, so I got the goldfish. Now let's go using my magnet here to see if I can find whatever this thing is that the princess needs. Crap. I guess I should have checked the map to see where it's supposed to be located, because I'm not even sure. I'm gonna grab one of these. Okay, it's over on the right. Oh, there it is. Yeah, basically because of the way WWE is, like, treated its wrestlers like, even ones who, were with the company, got released, went to another place for a while, but then came back as a loyalist and still got shafted. do that again. Yeah, I basically, like, I'm at the point now because, like, I don't know if it's all because of TKO or if it's because of just the change in power for better or for worse. Because, to be fair, you know, Vincent Kennedy McMahon was the guy who was running the show before. He's already in a lot of trouble right now because of things that he's supposedly done in the past. Kind of like some particular little orange fuckwad that is wasting billions of dollars overseas. It's like things were, well, at a certain point, things were getting really, like, mundane with the company, but at least it was about the spectacle of the sport. Now it's about advertising and selling out and all that crap.
Fisherman?
An indigo flask. Wonderful, Balin. I've never seen one for real. It's so beautiful. Now I could create a vial of aqueous water for your wondrous quest. Here you are. Wow, brewing this concoction in even less than a few seconds. Faraday will be so jealous, don't you think? Make sure you tell me the face he makes when you show him this. He's gonna think it's all his. Like, all his doing.
Adventurer.
Watery water? Of course, why not? It should prove very useful. Another magical aspect of the element's done, which means there's only one left. So far, so good, Balin. So, could you deduce which element we need to tackle next? I really hope so. Exactly, fire. It's also the last one. Who would have known? I did, I knew, I know everything. To be honest, I didn't do much research on this one. My book mentions an organism, but we don't know which kind. No problem. So far, the Honeywood townsfolk seem to have all the answers we need. Apparently, they're not so useless after all. Let's hope your luck hasn't run out yet. Ask Brown and Honeywood about what we could use as a magical aspect of fire. In the meantime, I'll have my lunch break.
Hey, Balin.
What's up, pal? I'm a bit busy building a watery bed for that Merkle guy, but if you need something, just holler. Fire aspect, no clue what that is, but it sounds like something I could find inside the lava core deep under the mines. Pretty hot down there, your line will melt in seconds, but I can help you. Heard a rumor that the Watcher are fighting a dragon before all the adventurers cleared out. If there are any remains, I can use them and craft you a better line. I believe it crashed into the Honeywood Forest. Wouldn't it surprise me if it lost some dragon teeth on the way down. Back to the forest. So, yeah, I'm to the point now where I'm basically saying fuck WWE, and AEW is going to be one of the go-to, if not the go-to, for quality wrestling. There's a lot of good talent on AEW. I do feel like there are some people that have been with the company for a while that are not getting used as much, and it is an unfortunate deal. I probably have to go up to the treetops, don't I? Fantastic. Wait, where's the deal to go up? Oh, there it is. I was like, oh, maybe it's gone. Maybe I don't have to go up there anymore. That would be wonderful. I'm gonna fall off as soon as I get off of this, aren't I? God damn it! So, yeah. It might not be perfect, but at least it's better. The main thing I could say right now is that even with AEW having, you know, shows that are like over 4 hours long that feel like a slog, that, you know, they feel like they go on for way too long, their matches are usually good quality, gonna fall again. And the main thing is that, like, compared to WrestleMania, the last show that AEW had, which was Dynasty, it had some advertising, but it was like 90% wrestling, maybe 95% wrestling, and then the rest was advertisement or other stuff. So at no point did it feel like it was like just waiting around for something happening. It was usually a small little break, a little breather, then right back to the action. And the funny thing is that I think the lowest rated match on AEW, well, for Dynasty that night would have been like a B plus or an A minus, whereas the B was probably like one of the best matches of the night on night 1 of WrestleMania this year, which,
Hey, Balin.
yeah, it was just so shitty. I hated it. Everyone hated it. Everyone's talking crap on it, and I love it. Oh, a dragon tooth from Trillion, even, you say? Truly perfect for my crafting. Now I can make a fire-resistant fishing line. Almost a bit of a waste. This single tooth could be used to create fire and enchanted armor for at least 50 paladins. But oh well, there's another quest for another day. In fact, I won't even need the whole tooth for the fishing line. If you let me keep the rest, I'll pay you handsomely. That's not handsomely.
Hey, Balin.
Before I could craft your fire-resistant line, there's just another tiny thing to do. Making fishing lines doesn't require a hammer, but you know, I just feel better if I had my grandfather's hammer back, for good measure. I still don't know what happened. Was looking away for a second, and then I heard a faint sploosh, and the hammer was gone. It's like a curse. Or worse, some clumsy idiots mugged me. So if you could kindly retrieve my grandfather's hammer, I can finally get back to business. I'm gonna kill him.
Hey, Balin.
Oh, you found my grandfather's hammer. Very good. From now on, I'll always carry it with me. It will never leave my sight again. It's wonderful to look at, don't you think? My grandfather carved a hammerhead himself with a toothpick. Anyway, let me reward you with my fine craftsmanship. This won't take long, I promise. It's finished. With this obsidian line, you could catch fish on the sun. Better get back to those undead mines and try it out. Nice. Still need to make a teleporter. It'd be really nice to have a teleporter so I could fast travel. Assuming I'm going to just be using the magnet for it. Just picking something up in that area. Could be wrong. Never know. Why do they not have a little piece of a floor there so I could just make that jump a lot easier? So having to go all the way up here, go all the way over, and drop down. Let me see what side it's supposed to be on. That looks a lot lower. How much line do I have? Oh, 100, okay. fuck? Now they want, like, fairies. That one wants berries. Okay, so the fire aspect is actually another type of fish, it looks like. Fire fin fish. Legends say that this fin consists of magic fire sparks which even glow underwater. Handle with care. I could, but I'm also curious to see what other ones I could try to grab from down here. How about you? Fish of prey prefers to hunt the fish of the Crystal Grotto. Its aroma of burnt wood makes it welcome ingredient for very smoky sushi. And let's try to go for one more, because I can level up, it looks like. Doesn't have to be that same fish, but I just want to see what else there is possibly to get. I think I got you already. Let's see, any others around here? Like you. Oh, you want mushroom. You want the firefly. Yep, let's go back up. Maybe go over this way, see if there's anything. Oh, it's you guys. Okay, so yeah, you wanted the firefly. I could try to get one more of these. Good measure. I was also going to talk about the little orange fuckwad some more, but I don't know. Already got worked up talking about how WWE and TK are ruining wrestling. It's like, do I want to add to the fire?
I rule.
The final magical component for our aggregated construct. Oh, it's a fish. This firefin fish should do the trick, I guess. This is all we need then. Great job, Baradun. You did it again. Nothing less expected of a high sorcerer, of course. And here's your reward for being a good errand boy again.
You're back.
And now let me consult the book of Honeywood lore. One moment. There's the formula. It will conglomerate the 4 magical elements aspects into something. Sounds good enough for me. Incomprehensible formula noises. Balin, look, the cobalt crystal has changed colors. A bit underwhelming if you ask me. I did expect more. The other components have vanished too. Okay, so how do we use the crystal? The damn book won't say. Here we should place it underwater. The odd element magic will bring back the balance. Yes, no stinky murky water anymore. Nobody asked for your Myrtle's help, but let's give it a try, fisherman. Lower the crystal into the Honeywood Lake from the dock.
Peasant.
You're at the right spot, Balin. Now use the crystal to clear the water. I really hope this works. You did it! I mean, I did it! After all, who created the crystal from the aspects of the first place? Now come back over here and we can plan our next steps.
Hello,
It worked. The waters are still somewhat icky, but not as disgustingly toxic as before. Actually quite fitting for this place. A reward, quite deserved this time.
Adventurer.
I wish we had more time for celebration, but alas, there's still a lot to do. As you can see, we clean the waters, but the corrupted fish don't mind. You have to get rid of them, catch some from Honeywood Lake, and bring them to me. I'd like to have a closer look. Oh yeah, I don't have my boat anymore, so yeah. Fish with a strange dark aura. The fisherman's sense is telling you nothing good about it. Well, damn it. This thing's really pissing me off. Didn't mean to catch that one. Hey, you bitch. Go back in the water.
I rule.
Very good. These should be enough for some rough research. Let me take a closer look. You may want to avert your eyes. This could get pretty ugly. Amazing. These fish are mutated both externally and internally. They develop glands which produce some kind of liquid, supposedly protecting them from the water's acidity. A wonderful ingredient for my spells. Yes, right. There's still the matter of your missing nautical vehicles. Building new ones would be in vain without protection, but this gland liquid should help with this. I'll give some samples to Bodger. He'll know what to do with it. If we're lucky, just talk to him about your water transportation issues.
Hey, Balin.
Balin, my man, to be honest, I'm a bit confused right now. Maybe you could help me out here. Faradun, that nerd, sent me some bottles full of stinky, oily mush. Is this a game or something? I don't want to cook my steak in that stuff. Oh, it's for the new rafts. Oh, that makes more sense. It's actually not a bad idea. This oil will protect the wood from the icky water. Man, don't you wish we were back in simpler times when we didn't need fire-resistant this, toxic-resistant that, when we just breathed freely? Well, I guess that's why we have a hero like you now. Great job so far, by the way. Just imagine if Greg was the chosen one. We'd be dead by now. Anyway, you need new boats. Just drop by the forest, get me some wood from the ground, and I'll be right on it. Motherfucker! Why don't you bastards actually do something instead of just bouncing up and down here? Like the bitches you are. If I have to go up into the trees, I'll fucking lose it. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. I gotta go up into the stupid clouds for the other two. Fuck you. God damn it. I was gonna fall, so fuck you. You do the same thing and never getting the same results is inconsistency. God fucking damn it, stupid motherfucker. Fuck you. Could try something when I get back here. I don't know if it's gonna be that. If it's gonna be that convenient or not. Okay, nothing in there right now. Let's take a look.
Hey, Balin.
Ah, nothing like the smell of fresh wood in the... Forget about that. That's a good quality. All I need now is to create the toxin-resistant rafts. Is the hammer. Oh, you already brought it back to me. I guess all the quests confused me a bit. Let me quickly build you something. Ah, wait, seriously, where's my hammer? Hold on a second.
Hey, Balin.
My hammer, it's gone. Okay. Nothing I could see was happening. So I come back over here and... God damn it. Motherfucker.
Hey, Balin.
Hey, my hammer. If you have any ideas, alright, fuck you.
I rule.
So, where are these guardians at? Balin will have to face Murgle. First and Holy Soul Bunch was cast into Osha's graveyard and corrupted there, yes. Powerful Edgelord dwells there, trapped into soul power. Maybe the humans should stay here. I suppose you heard the fear-filled fish. Balin, use your new boat to reach the Osha's graveyard below the coast. I'll join you facing this Lich Lord, so it should be over quickly.
Rise out worthy.
Okay, the graveyard's over here. So, I think this is going to be about as good a place as any to quit for today. Pretty sure it says autosave. If not, I don't care. Okay. Alright, so yeah, I'm going to call it there for today. After tomorrow, I've got a 3-day weekend. Right now, I'm thinking about going out of town just to get away for a bit on Friday. So, good possibility that I won't be on the stream on Friday, but should be on Saturday and Sunday. So, that's my plan right now, is to at least be on the stream this weekend, continue this game until we get done. I want to finish it, but I'm also kind of hoping I could get done quickly so I could just be done with it and not have to play it ever again. It's... I don't know, I guess it's a cumbersome game, but I don't want to just, like, quit playing something just because it's like, it's getting annoying or it's all the same stuff. Just try to finish what I can on screen here, unless it's just infuriating, rage-inducing. But so far this isn't that. It's just those stupid little things like the win mechanic just being so stupid, but whatever. Anyway, that's gonna do it for me for today. Thank everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and until next time, I'll see you later and take care.